NG once. Mine's not, well, I'm not fed via NG, lovely. It's an NJ that I'm fed into, this one. But the NG is just for drainage, so yeah. So mine goes straight down into my intestines, but mine's been pretty much most of my life, so I'm kind of used to it. It's into my intestines, not my stomach. So your gut is basically your stomach, darling, but yeah. It's in my intestines, so it's an NJ. But one is in my stomach, one's in my intestines. Yeah. Just trying to get these fluids running. They're not running very well. Hey guys, how you all doing, my loves? And put this IV pole up a bit. Up a little bit at least. Get my pillows out of the way because it's stopping it running. It's because it's an air bubble, that's why. Open that, I think. These bed rails are annoying to get IVs over the side of. I've not seen a black or blue box. The blue box is for membership. Not membership, it's for... Let me have a look. Oh yeah, the blue box, I don't know. Hey Ella, darling. Sorry, I'll reply to your message in a minute, sweet. I'm just doing my fluid, so I can't see it, but yeah. Let me flush again, because why is this not working? Yeah, darling. I don't know what the blue box is. Is it? Okay, yeah, I don't understand it all, to be honest. So that's gifter level, and the other one is group level, which is red. I believe. The catheter's coming out the wrong way. Under the catheter, over the catheter. Flushing fine. Should be alright now then. Yep. These new lines are shocking, like the new IV giving sets. They are shocking. Also does depend on how I'm sitting, to be fair. Let's see if that helps. Oh, so we've got a positional little bugger. Positional line, we love that. One second. Oh my lord, give me a second, guys. How am I getting fluid in through a line at the moment, darling? These are... Hang on, I'll message you. Through a line that doesn't seem to want to work, darling, which is a pain in the ass. I think you can tell where the line is, sweet, but yeah. Probably. Yeah. Is it back in C? It's not a central line, sweet, but it's in the same place, yeah. They can do. Basically, yeah, no. So basically, because they've decided I'm really dehydrated, they actually put one in, but like, I'll explain it. Okay. I'll explain it in a message, darling. Hey Becky Boo, darling, love you, sweet. Hey T, darling, sorry they're running now, so that's all good. Oh, that's a melee when it does that. Shut that bit off now. Okay, fluids are running, that's all good. How's everyone doing today, my loves? I need to put my glasses on, I can't see a friggin' thing. Oh, jeez. Hey Kitty, how are you? I don't know what your name is, love, but yeah. Taking it, sweet. I've already taken it. One of mine. So yeah. To be fair, my carers have been on it because of how chesty I am. They've been telling me to take them, but yeah. That's just good, darling. Do you want me to call you Kitty, or is there any other name you prefer? Or is Kitty your actual name? I just don't know. Amy. Would you like me to call you Amy? It's up to you. I like to get people's name how they prefer it. Welcome, Amy. I don't think I've seen you in here before, have I? So welcome, darling. Have I seen you in here before? I'm not sure. I think I have. You've caught me a few times, fair enough. So I know you're a follower, but I've got, like, I'm not saying I've got loads of followers, but I've got enough to not always, obviously, see all of them. Are you normally quite quiet in here? Like, more like, yeah, fair enough. Well, thank you for talking, lovely. It's nice to meet you, properly. Hey Melissa, darling, how are you, sweetheart? Are you okay, my love? Sorry, I'm back. Hey Kate, love, how are you, sweet? Just do my meds soon. It's time. Oh, I haven't done them yet. It is time. I was gonna say, oh, it's nearly time. Oh no, it's past time. Whoops. Oh, relentless. Hey Kirsty Stars, how are you, love? You value peace over attention. Honestly, I feel that peace is much better than attention, sweet. So I have the same kind of... Sorry, I just clicked on your bio and I love that. piece is much more peaceful, shall we say. Nice, love it. I will check on bios just to see what people write. I never know what to write on mine, but yeah, no, I do like that. Hey Carly, Renee, how are you, love? Hey Sarah, darling. Hey Marlon. How are you guys all doing? Sudden influx of people, guys. Have you all just heard I'm here? You're good. I'm glad, darling. And yeah, I'm as okay as I can be. Thank you, sweetheart. Not the best day in the world, but it can only get better, I hope, sweet. Not really, Sarah. I had an awful night, sweetheart, but yeah, it is what it is, sweetie. We get on, don't we? We get on. The days go by regardless, so we have to go on with them. But yeah, no, I suffer very poorly, but it will take the antibiotics time to get in, darling, unfortunately. You know, like, probably, they say 48 hours, but because of my, you know, gastrointestinal issues, it'll probably take about 72. No. Well, it's just getting worse, to be honest, darling. It's spreading, but... You know, like, at the moment, because I've just started the antibiotics, I'm trying not to get too concerned. Yes, it's spread and it's got worse, but also I'm just trying to let the antibiotics kick in first before we take more action. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't want to take action over nothing, but also I could need more being done. I don't know what to do right now, but we'll see. Hey Rosie, darling, how are you, sweet? How have I been? As okay as I can be, sweetheart, thank you. But you don't need to worry about me, Sarah Lou, darling. Like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I'm a cat, I've got plenty of lives. Jokes, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, lovely, I've been quite poorly, but I've got a really nasty infection, so that's not helping at all. But, just one of those things, you know. Yeah. Tube tape, oh, we've already done one, darling. Were you not here for it? Was I? I can't remember, sweet. I have got some more that I had arrived today, so I will do a haul of them today, of the new ones I got today. Because this is my last delivery of them, so I got some more today, and I haven't opened them yet, so we can open them together, guys. Yeah. So it'll be much as a surprise as it is to you as it is to me. Because by the time they come, I've actually forgot what I've ordered. Which is terrible, but yeah. I know there's some blue seahorses in there, which I'm feeling today with the floral vibes. But yeah. Blue seahorses and the blue flowers I think would be quite cute, but... Hey Luna, love, how are you? How are you, Luna? Oh, bless you. It's a walk-in centre, but you're walking in with swollen ankles and feet. Sorry, that's not funny, but I do find it funny when it's called a walk-in centre, but some people can't physically walk in. Do you get what I mean? That makes me chuckle just a little bit. As a wheelchair user myself, it does just make me chuckle. A walk-in centre, but I'm rolling in. They see me rolling. I don't know why they call it a walk-in centre, because you don't just walk in and get seen. Like, not at all. A walk-in centre that you wait 20 hours to actually even get a seat half the time. I don't know. Thank you. Actually, we don't have a walk-in centre near us, but yeah. My laugh is a bit raspy, so it's a bit annoying. I sound like someone putting on a voice, you know, like them husky voices that people put on for dodgy things. I sound like that right now, and it's really irritating me. Really irritating me. Yeah, I get you, darling. You're ringing them first. It's always better, like, or what we normally do, like if I have to go into hospital and like it's like almost pre-planned because of something that's been ongoing. Obviously this is why walk-in centres exist, but like what we do for A&E is like if it's weekdays, my GP phones them up, or we take a letter from the GP, but obviously it's a Saturday, so you can't do that, which is so frustrating. So the letter from the GP gets you fast tracked basically, sometimes depending on what it is, or the GP phones up in advance, but being a weekend you can't. But also I don't ever go into A&E and sit there, do you get what I mean? Like I don't ever go to A&E. I only get sent there if it's an ambulance and I'm unconscious, and then I go straight to resus. So yeah. Yeah, ring to see what the wait time is, darling. And then maybe if it's too long now, wait a little bit later. Do you get what I mean? And see if the wait time goes down if it is way too long. Because they can normally give you a guesstimate of how long, can't they? I think. That's what our A&E department does, but I don't know. Well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore. Because I've heard them talking when I've been in like when I've been in a cubicle, and they always say, oh my god, our wait time is like 12 hours plus. I'm like, well, that's scrapped the 4 hours maximum wait time, hasn't it? Jesus. It's really bad right now, just yeah. I've been in A&E for 36 hours before, which is way over the time you're meant to be in there, but oh well. I've been on a bed in a cubicle, but still that's way over the amount of time you're meant to be in there. You're meant to have a bed on a ward if they've admitted you, but there's been no movement in our hospital to get a bed available, so I've been stuck on a bed in A&E for like that long. Like 3 days nearly. No, not 36 hours, like 3 days literally just in an A&E cubicle. It's terrible sometimes. 3 hours wait. Oh, bless you, darling. You'll be in more pain sitting on a chair, to be honest, darling. Well, probably. Like, I don't know what you go through, darling, I'm not gonna lie, but you'll probably be in more pain sitting on one of their chairs. And yeah. It might go down later on, darling. So you might find, because it's a Saturday earlier, you might find it's easier to go a bit later, and it might be a little bit less busy. Like, I don't know what Saturday nights are like, because obviously it's summer holidays as well. It will either be really, really busy. I don't know what time. I don't know how walk-in centres work. It'll either be really, really busy, or it might be a little bit less busy. I'm guessing. Sorry, the cat triggered my camera again at the front door. The cat keeps triggering my sensors to tell me someone's at my front door. It's really annoying. So I just have to go off and look at who was at my front door. Oh, a cat. Sometimes it is. No, the cat is so sweet, darling. She's called Diva. She's 12 years old. Every time my carer is here hanging washing out, or even when my mum's here hanging washing out, she literally the cat literally comes and weaves in between their legs, like stroking like in between their legs. You know what I mean? Like they rub up against each other's legs, like on a human's legs. They do it to like my carers and my mum when they're hanging washing out every time without fail. Apart from today, she's not out, but I think it must be too hot for her, so the owner must have kept her in. So it must burn her poor little paw prints, her poor little paws. You know what I mean? What was it for, darling? Do you mind me asking? You don't have to tell me. You can message me if you'd rather. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like, who did you see? Like, which speciality? Because for an appointment, it would normally be a speciality, darling. Because have you got any diagnosis? Like, exercise, gosh. Was it like, pain clinic? With a consultant? Yeah, but I mean, like, consultant of what, darling? Because normally you have like a consultant of a different area when you have an appointment booked. So like a gastro doctor, basically, in the inflammatory bowel disease. Yeah, but like it'd be under gastroenterology, I'm guessing. Yeah. How's exercise going to help IBD? Confused by that. Bless you. Sorry, darling. Obviously, to be honest, if they're the specialist for your IBD though, they can't really do anything for like issues about leaving your flat, I don't think. I mean, unless it's like because of toileting issues, but obviously that they can't really control that. It would be like medication management, do you get what I mean? It'd be more about like, oh, I've been through it for so long, darling. But like, yeah, I can't see how they could make you unhousebound by seeing a gastro doctor, to be honest. That sounds really harsh, I'm not trying to be rude, but like... Have you got mobility issues that are causing you to be housebound, darling? Because like that would be under like a RAF team or like an occupational therapist. Or physio, but yeah. But you'd have to get referred through your GP. Normally. Really confused. I'm not trying to pry at all, darling. I'm not understanding, to be honest. And I'm also not like degrading your illness. Like I'm just really confused by it. Oh my, as okay as I can be, love, thank you. How are you, Kate, darling? 1 second, I'll be back. Yeah. Bless you, darling. I'm glad you're okay, sweet. To be fair, Little Miss Alternative, you do keep asking, love. You've been asking for ages, so we are just stating, yeah. We're just stating as a team, because you do keep asking me personally, and like, yeah, it has to be a group decision anyway. But we are not going to be accepting any new mods, so yeah. I'm just saying, like, you've been asking a lot and it's quite stressful for me, to be quite honest. You haven't spoken about it today, but you literally asked me yesterday, darling, or the day before, so yeah. And you asked me, like, you keep saying about it, like, multiple times. You haven't spoken about it today, but you still keep speaking about it. So yeah. Not today, but most other days you have been. So we are just reiterating the fact. And also to other people. But yeah, like, you seem to be trying to get in as a mod, and you are acting like you are a mod. And this isn't meant to be harmful, but you are acting like you're a mod and saying certain things that mods say, even though you're not one. So yeah, I'm sorry, but it's not appropriate. Hey Rosie darling, how are you, sweet? Squash is empty. She left, I'm confused. Oh. I did get my antibiotics, sweet. And yeah, they did, sweetheart. Thank you, Vicky. But yeah, I've got clarithromycin liquid. I've got 2 bottles of it. So 7 days worth. But yeah, so I've got antibiotics and I've got my fluids as well now. Ella, instead of messaging me, I'll just tell you. Oh, is she on here? Ella, are you on here, sweet? I'm not feeling a bit better, but darling, they will take a time to kick in. I only got them yesterday, sweet. I feel awful, but yeah. I'm just used to saying I'm okay, even if I'm not, because, you know, it's kind of easier to say that. It's okay. Yeah, Ed, I was just going to say, He's playing golf, so he'll be round later probably. Or he'll be round just before. He normally tees off at 2 or 3. So he might be here just before that. Mum's already been round though. Yeah, thank you, darling. Yes, please. Yeah, so if anyone is needed before about 6 o'clock-ish, phone Mum. Because if Dad is playing golf, he'll be playing till about 6. So yeah. I'm not 100% sure he's playing golf, but nearly like 98% certain. Because he does it every Saturday, so yeah. Or nearly every Saturday. Just say who you are, darling. I've talked about you before, and I've also, obviously, you say hello to her and stuff, so I always say that you've said hello and that you're one of my mods. So just, you know, just say like you're one of my mods and something's happened or whatever, and you're Ella, and she'll probably remember the name, to be honest, because you know you always say hello to her and stuff. So yeah, I always tell her that it's specifically you that said hello. Yeah, exactly. What, call her babe? Hello, babe. Sorry. What, and leave slugs out for her too? Oh, Dad found another big slug last night. Oh my lord. Answer the phone and say, hi babe, there's an issue. Kirsten needs you. I've got so many at my front door, darling. They keep coming under the door. Ugh, horrible. I need a draft excluder or a slug excluder just to get rid of them out of my house. But yeah, no, it's awful. Yeah, that's what Dad keeps doing. He has to put salt out there every night at the moment, darling. He keeps having to put salt on them, which obviously you know what I mean. But yeah, also, because there's so many big ones. It's awful. And I've not got any plants or anything by my front door. So I don't know why they're there. I really don't. So Dad keeps putting salt out there every single night, darling. Like, I've got a big thing of just table salt just for the slugs, like one of them big ones. Thing is, they're not leaving trails, so I think they are actually breeding like near my door, which I don't really want them to, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, I'm just detaching myself for a minute. I need to go get something, I'll be back. But hello, how are you, lovely? But yeah, I think they might actually be like making new baby slugs by my front door, because that's the only way to explain it, really. Because there's new ones pop up every day. There's no plants there. It's patio, darling. So like, I really don't understand it. Hi guys. Hey, sweet smelling guy. How are you, mate? Hey Isabella, how are you, love? Let me just get out of my chair for a minute and I need to go get something, and I'll be in my chair for a minute and I'll be back. I didn't put the other brake on. Oh, okay. You're not too bad, I'm glad, mate. Oh, urine. One second, I'll be back. today. Some more of these probably. That's not the box. We've got everything we need. We're all topped up. You're not too bad, I'm glad, lovely. More fluids. More syringes. Hey Chloe darling, you're right sweet. More drainage bags, don't need any out right now, but they're always helpful to have close by. Got my alcohol gel, which is helpful. Okay, as they can be, darling, thank you. I love how you can see I've got a hospital blanket in the corner, like one of the white ones. Oh, they're awful, but they're cool for this kind of weather. Well, for when the weather's been extra hot. I've got one of the white hospital knitted blankets that are like absolutely so thin, they're ridiculous. They're meant for like the peds, but like they had them on our ward recently, so on the ward I was in recently, so they sent me home with it. They wrapped it over my legs, you know what I mean, like when I'm in a wheelchair they wrap over your legs if you're wearing shorts or whatever. So I always end up bringing them home with me because they wrap it over my legs on the way home and I forget about it. So I obviously don't give it back, and they just, yeah. But they always love doing that. Like when I've transferred into my wheelchair when I'm leaving, they always like put a blanket over my legs, and like I end up bringing all of them, you know, because obviously that's kind of what they expect. They say, oh, just have a blanket for the journey home, like so your legs don't get cold, because they can't feel them. They don't want my extremities to get cold. But it's, yeah. They don't want them to get cold, and then obviously it's a risk, so they always just cover me up. They literally always do that. They tuck me up in a blanket all over my legs, all over my lap, and then put my catheter bag under it so no one can see it, just for dignity's purpose. Especially if they're, yeah, literally. I mean, what I normally do actually is I have them on my bed for if I'm vomiting, or if I've had a bad spell of vomiting in the past kind of like hour or so, and it's stopped but I'm still feeling sick, I put one of them over my bed, because if I vomit on that blanket it could just go straight in the bin, but I don't want to chuck away one of my own blankets, do you get what I mean? And I don't want it to be scrubbed either, because Mum doesn't like scrubbing them, so we just end up getting it chucked away in the bin then, and it's no loss as such. Yeah, and obviously that you can like double them up and they're still quite thick, so it soaks it up sort of thing. What time is it? 1:30 p.m. So 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm in the UK, mate. What time is it where you are? Is it? Where are you, mate? Do you mind me asking? You don't have to say, of course. LA? Oh, wow. To be fair, not all of it's all wow. My mum and dad have visited LA, but yeah. Some of it's quite nice, but then that's more of like the built up areas, isn't it? Some of it's actually quite, not horrible, but not being horrible, but some of it is quite underfunded, shall we say, isn't it? Like quite poor places in LA as well. Most of it's lovely, but there's some poorer places there too, isn't there? Which you never think of in America, to be honest. Oh, San Francisco, they told me, was the worst, because my parents did a tour, basically, of some parts of America, basically. And like, yeah, they told me San Francisco had some really bad, poor places. Obviously, you get it in every part of in every country, but like, you just don't expect it in America. I don't know why, or I never have. I know it happens everywhere. You're in a great place. Okay. That's good. Are you rich and famous then, mate? No, I'm joking. Thing is, you have to have a good job and a good insurance, don't you? Like, especially if medical things happen at all. You have to have a good job with good insurance. And that's quite hard to get, isn't it, to be honest? That's what I've been told from an American friend, but yeah. Yeah. Your family. You're lucky, mate, I'm not gonna lie. It's a struggle just to pay the bills at this point. Oh, the cost of living, Jesus. Cost of living crisis. Just a house crisis at this point. Just to pay the bills crisis, honest to God. Like, for everyone, I'm not just saying me, like, but yeah. Manage, but barely. It's like scraping through the months at this point. And I'm not trying to say that to get people sorry for me, like, I'm just saying in general. Most people feel that way at the moment, I'm pretty sure. No, our healthcare is free from the NHS, mate. We have the NHS, which is free, so we don't have health insurance. So we do have a good healthcare we have healthcare system that is free to everyone in the UK, but I would say it's crumbling very badly. We will probably end up privatised, apparently. That's what they think. I know you pay there, yeah. They think we'll end up privatised, but I don't know. I can't say because it hasn't happened, but yeah. But with the amount of medical issues I have, I wouldn't be able to live if it was private. So, yeah. I hope we don't get privatised, is what I say. Hey Roger, how are you? No. Really? Yeah, exactly. The appointment at 2:45, that's a bit good. You've been on the phone to the doctors? It's Saturday, darling. How have you been on the phone to a doctor? Or is it an out of hours doctor? I mean, luckily my prescriptions are free, but that's only because, you know, literally, yeah, I'm exempt because of my illnesses. So yes, I'm lucky my prescriptions are free, but I take 40 different months. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's like, I take 40 different medications and they're weekly prescribed. So like literally, I could not afford that prescription, like £9, whatever it is per item. No way could I afford that. But obviously it is my medical my illnesses that make me exempt from paying. So yeah, it's not good. It's good I'm exempt because I physically couldn't afford it, but it's also not good the amount of medication I take, and you know, like just in general, being like having my illnesses. You get what I mean? Bless you. Yeah, I know, lovely. Or you can get a yearly. Yeah, exactly, darling. Obviously, yeah. You can pay prepayment certificates, which Vicky might sound like an option for you if you struggle with it. You can pay monthly or you can pay yearly as well. That's what my mum does. I mean, like I say, I don't pay, but I don't understand it. My mum pays prepayment certificates. Actually, I think she's exempt now because she had a heart attack. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's like a chunk of like £80 or £90 for a year or something like that, or maybe 100. But then once that's paid, you get as many items, including any extra items you need, and that's your whole year covered. So when you get money in and it's like, do you get what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Exactly. So if you're prescribed something else, that is all added in to the prepayment certificate. You don't have to pay for any items that... No, exactly. We pay national insurance and lots of different things. So it's not actually free. We pay taxes and all that, but yeah. I know, Sash, I do think that's crazy too. Yeah, it's only free at the point of actually getting it. Like getting the actual care, but yeah, it's not free when we pay all the taxes and all that we do pay. especially even like at the moment, I've been on 12 courses of antibiotics in the past like few months. I literally can't imagine how much. Well, that would have cost me what, over £100 in just to get the antibiotics over like 3 months, which is ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't imagine that. Or over like 2 months actually. Literally, I just, yeah. Was it? I don't know much about that. I've never been to Scotland or, you know, but yeah. I don't know many people from Scotland, so. Hey Ava darling, you're okay, sweet. Sorry. There's so many headaches recently. What's going on? Headache, darling, again. I don't know what's going on with them. It's horrible. Really, really bad for some reason at the moment. I'm getting them every single day, most of the day. This one needs blocking, darling. That's just come on. I can do it with this ungloved hand. There you go. Have you noticed that one, Jackie? I've seen them too. So yeah. I thought that's why you put the thumbs up. I was just checking. I know they do, darling. They used to follow me years ago and be really, really lovely. Funny that. They followed me for a while on this account, but no worries, darling. No worries, Vicky. I'll be live later, hopefully, if I'm not asleep. So yeah, see you later. No worries, Ella. I'm running a little bit faster. See how we manage. Okay, so Sophie, how are you, love? Let me just check my sugars. Is it Sophie or Sophie? I didn't actually see. I think it was Sophie. Hey, Lauren. Okay, sweet. Actually, I'm going to get a smaller one of these because these ones are too big for my fingers and they make me bleed like mad. So I'm going to try a smaller one. I haven't got any smaller ones, so I've got the orange. Try a proper Lancet. I can find my Lancet pen. No. Okay, now I'm gonna have to use a small one. Guess what you're not doing? Working? Or what you're meant to be doing? Cleaning? I don't know. Guess what you're not doing? You're procrastinating. Oh, I knew you'd be stalling from doing something. I knew you'd be procrastinating. It's your finest thing to do, Jackie. Okay, we have only got the orange one, I think. Yeah, we've only got the orange one, so that'll have to do. Which means I'll bleed a lot more, for God's sake. Do your ironing while watching me, darling. Watch me, be a bit more quiet. I'm not being rude there, I don't mean you have to be, but you could do it while you're watching me, so you can still be listening, but you can also be doing your ironing. You should, yeah. It's like watching TV when you're ironing. That's what my mum does. But actually, I might be more entertaining than the TV. You never know. I doubt it, but anyway. Trying to brighten you up there, trying to make you more enthusiastic. Go on, you need to do your ironing, sweet. Let's do it. I would iron with you, but I'm not allowed an iron for obvious reasons. Well, they might not be obvious to some, but if you're epileptic, if you know, you know. Yeah, it is. I love having you as company, darling. You're lovely. So nothing in my house is ironed, but to be fair, I buy things that don't need ironing. You get what I mean? Like, mine are pyjamas, so pyjamas, do they really need ironing? I don't think so, in my opinion, but yeah. My mum irons everything down to underwear. Like what? She's very pristine and to the point. Yeah. Oh gosh, Jackie, you're one of them. You're one of them. You disappoint me, sweet. You disappoint me. I'm joking. Hey Jay Thomas, how are you? Never seen you before, and you've got hardly any followers. Goodbye. You iron your dusters, what? What duster? Oh, I'm confused what you mean by that. What's that mean? Socks. I think my mum irons socks as well, I'm not gonna lie. What's a duster? Oh, okay, I get what you mean, yeah. Sorry, I don't polish, but I don't have anything that needs polishing either, so yeah. I'll see you later, Jackie. I can't get around to polish anyway, to be fair, so yeah. Quite a, to be fair, my carers wipe everything down with detergent wipes. So yeah. Okay. I'll see you later, Jackie, sweet. I thought you meant like a feather duster, like one of the big like feathery things that you go up on the ceiling with, and I was like, oh, surely that's not safe to iron. I thought that would catch in flames, Jesus. I thought, what? Am I poorly? Unfortunately, yes, darling. Have you ever talked to me before? I don't think I've ever met you before, have I? Have we talked before? Or do you know about me at all? No, I didn't think so. So I've got multiple chronic illnesses, but I've also got a bad infection right now, lovely, so multiple things going on. But yeah. Hiya, darling. Oh, good, darling. Okay. That's okay, lovely. Will I get better? Unfortunately not from the chronic illnesses, darling. My chronic illnesses are lifelong and actually degenerative, but yeah. Has she actually blocked us? That is funny. That is so funny. I love that. Obviously because we caught her out, isn't it? But you know, anyway. So they are 4.7, darling. I was just gonna tell you they're 4.7, sweet. So okay for now. But yeah, a lot of my illnesses are degenerative or like chronic. So the chronic ones unfortunately will not get better, but the degenerative ones mean they will get worse over time. Yeah. So I've got things like epilepsy. I've also got a connective tissue disorder that has a lot of comorbidities, but I was also premature, so I have paraplegic, but that's a new thing, to be honest, from my epilepsy. But I also have gastroparesis, hence the tubes, which is paralysis of my stomach, and partial paralysis of my intestinal tract as well. but, and lots of other things to be honest, but they're kind of the main ones, I guess. Muscular dystrophy is hard, darling, bless you. But yeah, the epilepsy, the gastroparesis, the EDS, which is the connective tissue disorder, and they're the ones that affect me the most, I guess. But at the moment I've also got a bad infection of cellulitis, so, like badly infected in 3 places of cellulitis, so that's making me extra poorly, unfortunately. But yeah, and obviously the paraplegia as well, which is paralysed from the waist down. No, so I'm paralysed from the waist down, darling. That's quite new. It's only been 2 years, so that's what I say. I'm paraplegic, which means I'm paralysed from the waist down, sweet. Which is why I'm in a hospital bed and I've got my wheelchair there with a banana board to transfer. But yeah. So I can't walk, I can't stand, I can't feel my legs, and I can't move them without moving them with my arms, if that makes sense, without assisting them to move. But yeah. I don't want sympathy, darling, it's fine, sweet. I don't mean to sound rude saying that. I'm not sharing my story for sympathy or anything. It's literally just, you know, to raise awareness, but also actually to help others as well, because some people feel ashamed about talking out, and I want to help people talk out if they feel they need to talk out or talk about whatever they're going through, despite what it may be, you know, and that every path in life is different, but that you can still have somewhat of a life. But yeah, I have carers that come in, and my mum and dad are also very supportive, so I'm grateful for that. Hey Sam, how are you, lovely? Because at the end of the day, I'm still a human being, and I don't let my illnesses define me, even though they control a lot of what I have to do. Yeah, no, I have walked, darling. I've only been paralysed 2 years, sweetheart, that's what I've said. But yeah, that's what I've just said. I've only been paralysed 2 years. So I used to walk up until just 2 years, and about 2 months ago, I was fully able to walk, just in a wheelchair for when my legs got weaker through malnutrition, but yeah. So, but up until then I could walk, run, you know, yeah. Used to do a lot of sports, but yeah. Good, thanks, I'm glad, darling. And no, I don't live with my parents, sweet. I live on my own, but I have carers come in, and my parents come in regularly. And by the way, just so this doesn't get confusing, I can drink whatever I want, but it all drains out this tube. So that will all drain out, because my stomach doesn't work. So even though I'm drinking like a monster, it won't affect my tummy, it won't do any badness at all, because it doesn't absorb in my stomach, and also it drains completely out anyway. All of my hydration is IV through here, or through this tube which goes into my intestines, and that's where I get my feed as well. I can't eat, but yeah. I will occasionally try food, but it's very bad for me to try food. So yeah, it's recommended that I don't eat, but you know, sometimes I fancy something, I will eat it and regret it big time. Yeah, that's why mum and dad get called over a lot, but that's kind of also why I'm on here a lot, because it gives me company, because I can't leave my house. So yeah. Do I feel hungry? No, lovely. My stomach is paralysed, like completely paralysed, like 99% paralysed, so to be honest, I actually don't feel hungry. Like, my stomach doesn't get the cues of hunger, but yeah. But that's also probably for how long I've been tube fed. Let's open my new tapes. Hiya, Gem. How are you, love? New tapes. You okay, Lou? Are you okay, Gem? Are you okay, Raya? Or Raya King, sorry. What should we put this one on? I don't know. Look. Not at the moment, sweetheart, no. Only if it's hospital and that's by ambulance, so no. Which is a bit tricky, but yeah.